What if the only thing standing between you and a five-figure monthly income was a laptop, a free AI tool, and about 2 hours a day? Because right now, there are people, some of them with zero experience, pulling in $8,000 to $10,000 a month using a workflow that costs almost nothing to run. Not dropshipping, not crypto, not some MLM scheme. Just AI-powered content businesses built on platforms that already have billions of users. In this video, I am going to walk you through the exact tools, the exact steps, and the exact monetization path. No guessing, no fluff. By the end of this, you will have a clear picture of how this works, what it costs, and how fast you can realistically get started. Stay with me, because I am also going to show you one mistake that kills most beginners before they even get traction. Let me paint you a picture first. There's a faceless YouTube channel in the personal finance niche that published its first video 8 months ago. Nothing fancy, no camera, no host, just clean visuals, a calm AI voice, and solid information. At month 3, it had maybe 12,000 total views. By month 6, it crossed 2 million monthly views. At a conservative RPM of $6, which is realistic for finance content in the US market, that is roughly $12,000 in YouTube ad revenue alone per month. And here's the thing, that channel is run by one person using mostly free or low-cost tools. The entire production cost per video sits somewhere around $0 to $5. That is not a fantasy scenario. That is what happens when you combine a high-demand niche, consistent output, and the right AI stack. I'm not promising you will hit those exact numbers. What I am telling you is that the infrastructure to do it has never been cheaper or more accessible than it is right now. Here's why 2026 is genuinely different from any point before it. 2 years ago, starting a content business at scale required either money or time. You needed video editors, voiceover artists, thumbnail designers, script writers. The barrier to entry was real. A decent production setup could cost you thousands per month before you made a single dollar. AI collapsed that barrier almost overnight. Now, a single person can research, write, produce, voice, edit, and publish a polished 10-minute video in a fraction of the time it used to take. The quality gap between small creators and large production teams has shrunk dramatically. 3 myths I want to address before we go further. First, the monetization myth. A lot of people think YouTube is cracking down on AI content. That's partially true for low-effort, scraped, or spam content. But high-quality, value-driven AI-assisted content is monetized every single day. YouTube cares about viewer satisfaction, not whether a human or a machine wrote the script. Second, the AI ban myth. Platforms aren't banning AI content, they're filtering bad content. There's a difference. If your content is genuinely useful, it will perform regardless of how it was made. Third, the saturation myth. Yes, there are more creators now. There are also more viewers, more watch time, more ad spend, and more niches than ever before. Saturation is a mindset problem, not a market reality. The window is open. Let me show you how to walk through it. Let's break this into 5 clean steps. Step 1. Idea and research tool. Tool: Google Trends plus vidIQ free tier. Before you create anything, you need to know what people are actively searching for right now. This is where most beginners skip ahead too fast and it costs them. Google Trends is completely free. You type in a topic and it shows you whether interest is rising or falling. You want rising, always. Pair that with vidIQ's free tier, which shows you keyword search volume on YouTube, competition scores, and what top-performing videos in your niche are doing. The free version gives you enough data to make intelligent decisions. Your goal at this stage is to find a topic that has high search demand, moderate competition, and a clear answer that a 10-minute video could deliver. Think Best Budgeting Apps 2026, How to Use AI to Make Money, Passive Income Strategies for Beginners. Spend 30 minutes here. Pick one topic, move on. Step 2. Content Creation Tool. Tool: ChatGPT free tier or Claude free tier. Once you have a topic, you need a script. This is where AI does the heavy lifting. Open ChatGPT or Claude, both have free versions that are more than capable for this, and give it a detailed prompt. Tell it the topic, the target audience, the tone you want, and the video length. Ask it to structure the script with a hook, a value section, a clear explanation, and a call to action. The key here is not to paste the output directly into your video. Read it, edit it, add 1 or 2 personal observations or data points you found. This step takes your content from generic to genuinely useful, and it's the difference between a channel that gets monetized and one that gets ignored. A good script for a 10-minute video takes about 30 to 45 minutes using this method. Before AI, that same process took half a day. Cost? $0. Step 3. Enhancement and Automation Tool. Tool: 11 Labs free tier for voiceover. You have a script, now you need a voice. 11 Labs offers a free tier that generates remarkably natural AI voiceovers. You paste your script, pick a voice that fits your brand, and download the audio. The free tier has monthly character limits, but for 1 or 2 videos per week, it's enough to get started. If you're posting more frequently, the paid plan is $11 a month and removes those limits. That's the first paid cost in this entire workflow, and it's optional if you're starting lean. Why voiceover instead of recording yourself? 2 reasons. First, it removes one of the biggest fears beginners have, which is being on camera or being uncomfortable with their own voice. Second, it allows you to produce content faster and more consistently. Both of those things matter more than people realize in the early stages. Step 4. Enhancement and Publishing Tool. Tool: CapCut free version. CapCut has become the go-to free editing tool for a reason. It handles video assembly, captions, background music, transitions, and export all in one place. The free version is entirely sufficient for YouTube and short-form content. Here's the basic production workflow. You find relevant stock footage from Pexels or Pixabay, both completely free. You import it into CapCut, you lay your voiceover audio underneath, you add auto captions, which CapCut generates automatically, you add a subtle background music track at low volume, you export at 1080p. That's a finished video. For thumbnails, use Canva's free tier. It has YouTube thumbnail templates, clean fonts, and is easy enough to learn in an afternoon. Thumbnails matter enormously for click-through rate, so spend real time here. Total editing time for a polished 10-minute video once you have the footage and voiceover, roughly 90 minutes to 2 hours. Cost: $0. Step 5. Monetization method. Primary: YouTube ad revenue. Once your channel hits 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is the YouTube Partner Program threshold, you start earning from ads on every video. In high-value niches like personal finance, AI, business, or health, RPMs typically range from $5 to $15 per 1,000 views. In broader entertainment niches, that number drops to $1 to $3. Niche selection directly affects your income ceiling. At 5,000 daily views, which is a mid-sized channel by any measure, and an RPM of $7, that's roughly $2,250 per month from ads alone. Scale that to 20,000 daily views, and you're at $9,300 per month. Add a secondary income stream, and the numbers start climbing toward that $10,000 range. Just so it's clear, I'm not selling you anything in this video. I'm sharing what I've learned. My goal is to give you the actual information you can use to make something happen, not sell you on a shiny object I can then sell you later. Let me show you exactly what this costs. Free tools in this workflow: Google Trends, vidIQ free, ChatGPT or Claude free, CapCut free, Pexels, Pixabay, Canva free. Optional paid upgrades: 11 Labs basic plan at $11 a month and vidIQ Boost at $10 a month if you want deeper analytics. Total startup cost to begin: $0. Total cost if you upgrade both paid tools: $21 a month. Compare that to the pre-AI model. A freelance scriptwriter might charge $50 to $200 per video. A voiceover artist on Fiverr runs $30 to $100. A video editor another $50 to $200. You were looking at $150 to $500 per video before you published a single one. The economics of content creation have fundamentally shifted. That shift is the opportunity.
let me talk about how income actually scales, because this is where most people underestimate their potential. YouTube ad revenue is your foundation. It's passive, it compounds as your library grows, and old videos continue earning long after you publish them. A video you made 6 months ago can still generate 500 views per day without any additional work from you. That's the power of a content library. Your secondary income stream should be affiliate marketing. This is where the real leverage lives. In the personal finance niche, affiliate programs from budgeting apps, brokerage platforms, and credit card comparison sites often pay between $20 and $200 per referred signup. One video about the best high-yield savings accounts, if it ranks well, can generate thousands of dollars in affiliate commissions per month on top of ad revenue.